Good morning, one and all. Love and hugs to one and all. Beaming out to everybody from Channel 4. Peace, love, light. Let it all flow in. Let it all flow in. Cosmic energy. The cosmic energy flows in. And of course, go with the flow. Don't go against the flow because you'll drown. There's a morning dad upstairs too, coming as your leader to assist and help. Now, as I always say, I looked up a few things and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. And to lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. See? I looked that one up because I'd forgotten that one. And as I said, the last one, I said I'd look it up for you. Now, influenced by the influencers, also celebrity. The celebrities I looked that up, and that comes from Latin word which celebritas. And then the root word was and is celebrate. And it actually means honour and ceremony and rituals. And these celebrities, don't worry, it got me all through the 19th, 20th century. And they've just changed that word because we found them out. They got found out what it actually means. And they've been doing really dark, satanic rituals with the cabal, whatever, and the deep state. Some politicians, some celebrities are doing it because they sell their soul to the devil. And that's what they actually do when they go in the public, because it was the mass media in the night. This actually word became English in the 15th century. And it actually, the mass media, well, basically hijacked it again. I keep telling you how the devil, and he comes in many shapes and forms, you know that, and he'll twist and use words to their advantage to fool the masses, and to try and put out the light with darkness, consume the light with darkness. And this is why I am here as your leader to lead you guys into the light once again. And your spiritualism, your spirituality, a higher consciousness. Remember, rebirth? And transformation. And then, the mass media actually took this into the mainstream media, and the first ones they called celebrities was the actors of Hollywood, okay, in the 19th and 20th century. And I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. Yeah, it got me too. It's filled me. Because I just read the paper. I used to read the Telegraph every morning as I was sitting there on watch, guarding and looking after and protecting property, doing security, as you do. And, just over the years, and I even worked at Channel 10, so there you go, and that's what I mean, like Penny Cook, the lovely Penny Cook used to go past me. I think it was Mike Gibson and Kerry Ann Kennelly, Marcus Graham, all those people on E Street. They used to go past me. I used to go on the set of E Street, and a funny thing too, I used to go down. There used to be a program called GMA, and that was Good Morning Australia. And I used to go down on that lovely set and sit in the chairs that was beamed out from Channel 10. And of course, you know, the cameras weren't on me and that. They were all set up, ready to go. And I used to sit in that chair and say, "Good morning, Australia." So here I am sitting in the future now, and I can say that for YouTube. Good morning, Australia. I had Tony Lau came through. He was the Commissioner of Police at the time. And I asked for his identification. He showed his badge. I said, no, that's not good enough. I need to see your ID. I need to see your driver's license, you know. And he was a bit put off, but he still got his driver's license out, and he showed me. And I said, "Yep, very good, Mr. Lau. Here to visit." He said such and such. I think he was out there for Channel 10, Neighbourhood Watch, I think it was called, or something like that. It was a program on the TV at the time. And he actually said to me, "Geez, I wish all my police officers were like you and so thorough." He actually praised me on doing an actual good job. And that's where my leadership skills come out straight away then, which I didn't know who I was then. But I am who I am now, and I am your leader to assist and help you guys. Now, the influencers, don't listen to them. They're only getting paid now by the deep state, doing satanic rituals, and the cabal and some government employees and government congressmen and MPs. This is all over the world. This is all over the world, like I said, and their controllers, or a part of it, is the black nobility. Now, the military's out all over the world trying to fix all this shit up, okay? Some are wearing, the perpetrators, the black satanic, doing satanic rituals and deep state, the cabal, Illuminati. As I said, there is no surprises, okay? So don't be surprised. You've already got that Piff Diddy, or whatever his name is, stupid name is, doing human trafficking and all the other bullshit, these sexual rituals and dark sexual rituals. And as I said, they're doing bad shit. Now, it's not martial law. It's not military martial law. It's military judgment. And there's already been trials in that. All this is going on behind the curtain. Okay, so you masses you don't panic. I'll tell you when the panic, and I'll come to that subject shortly too, because synchronicity is happening big time. Everything I'll be saying on this YouTube channel, you guys are listening to it. It's well documented now about your leader to assist and to help through the crown of God, my Father, through the crown of that upstairs, here to assist and help. And we'll get through this. As I said, it's been happening for thousands of years now. You know a bit, bits and pieces of it. As I said, I can't be too hard on me listeners and followers, if you wish, when I didn't know truly who I was until 30 years ago. Because it wasn't meant to happen then. Meant to happen now, and there's a reason for it, as I said, and there's no coincidence. As I said, those celebrities, and they changed to the influencers. So you've got they're all toxic. They're all toxic until we find out who the good ones are. And you've seen a few go down in our time. There's going to be many, many, many more. And when I told you about that and said that word panic, very, very strange. It fell in my hands last night when I was just laying in bed. I popped up. I don't know what woke me up, and I had to go on the internet. And this internet, I put in the satanic rituals to do with the celebrities. And then the Missouri legislative library came up on me, and I'll put a link after this, and you guys can see for yourselves what it's all about. I said it's not all, some celebrities, influencers, Zuckerberg, the usual suspects. You basically know who they are. Anyone with large sums of money, and I'm talking large sums like billions, and they're trying to get the first trillionaire. I think we've had the first trillionaire. Why? As I said, not going to get you upstairs. You'll be going down the Mr. Louis cipher, and I'll tell you what, that afterlife, they're not going to like it, but tough shit. They chose that path. Okay, we chose this path, we chose the right paths and our journey into the light. And as I said, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And we're just about out. There's a few little pockets of darkness we got, as I said, with these human traffickers and so forth. Money laundering is another one. I've always thought with the government that, they'd put say a block of toilets in a public park. Now, that public toilets, as I said, I'd read the paper every day, doing my job, security, and I look in the paper and that block of toilets would have to go to a consultancy firm. There goes $5 million. All right, and then in the end, this block of toilets, just male and female block of toilets in the park, would end up blowing out the, $20 million. It sucks. It really sucks. And I used to question it back then when I didn't even know who I was. So now, let's delve into a lot of shit that the government's been doing, like those block of toilets, like all the money that's been going to the Indigenous brothers and sisters. But, as I know too for a fact, and I used to know, and I still do, at the top of those Indigenous, the elders and that, and it only goes through certain pockets. And you'll have an Indigenous person living at Watson's Bay looking after that, well, the money, the Aboriginal organisation, whatever they call it, but only certain people are profiteering from that, certain Indigenous races are profiting from it. So this is what we've got to delve into and correct things and start giving it to the right people. Start handing out the money to the right people. And stop this bloody stupid division, conquer and divide. That's got to all stop. Stop frigging immigration for starters and start weaving out all the shit from the clay. And if we need to build more jails, we'll be building more jails, and we'll build them in the desert. And the prisoners, these tradesmen and all that stuff as prisoners, they can build the jail in the desert. You go to jail for punishment, not for a holiday. It is punishment. Because you have been judged, tried, and imprisoned for a reason, and that's the consequences for your actions, nobody else's. If you steal a car and you kill someone, you'll be judged for that, and you'll be imprisoned. Every action has a reaction. Come on, peoples. And I, as your leader, to assist and help and to lead you back in the paradise. We need to have harmony, your vibration, your high frequencies. Come on, we can get out of this shit. And as I said, look at that Missouri library. I'll leave a link there for you guys. You've just got to get that higher consciousness happening. And know who your true leader is. You should be resonating very deeply with me now as your true leader. As I said, from birthright and divine right. And I'll bring in the rule of law, how we created it in the first place, instead of being distorted by stuff like this, like words like this. They were come from your Latin words, and then they distort it and create it and use it for their own darkness. They're satanic rituals. Okay, has everyone got clarity on what all these darkness and deep state cabals and Illuminati, all the dark entities are doing, dark archons? And I am here to show you the way of the light, hail the light. Once again, how it should have been. As I said, it's all distorted and they use it for their own shit, basically, their own dark shit. And it won't be long if you look at Penny Wong and Bowen and Albanese, they're all starting to panic. They're the ones that should panic. As I said, you listeners and followers out there, if you wish, they need to panic because it's all good. It's all good. Truth shall prevail. Light over darkness. They've tried to consume the light, but it hasn't worked. We play their stupid games, and when you rig everything and you don't play fair, how can you possibly win? And every time you get to the goalpost and they move the goalposts, well, I'll put the goalpost there so you can actually reach it. It's like when you own a house. Oh, let's put up the rates. Let's put up electricity. Let's drive out the average Joe from his house because, let's face it, not many people can afford 10 grand rates. So you'll be driven out and you'll have to sell your house to these mega billion trillionaires. 2 million, 5 million is like $5 to them. It's probably like 5 cents to them. We have to work. We have to go do, 50-hour weeks now to even think about paying that house off. I was doing 60 hours a week to pay mine off. And fortunately, I paid, but I sacrificed a lot. I didn't go out for dinner. Lentils, living on lentils and rice. And fortunately, these deep state don't hold anything over my head. I hold it over their head. And believe me, the heads are going to roll. Perhaps you'll see all that stuff on Channel 4. X-ray, Delta, Tango. Remember that. And remember this. It's all signs, synchronicity, symbolism. And he who holds the sword will do nothing unless it's in the correct hand. They go together like a puzzle. So you can hold Excalibur, but it has to be in the right hands. And vice versa. They work together. You guys and girls out there have clarity on that now. And as I said, these celebrities couldn't give a shit about you because anyone that gives a shit about you would give their wealth back into society. Simple as that. You share the wealth around. That's what my family has done since day one. And unfortunately, you get the greedy ones out there and the envy, all that shit with the 7 deadly sins, corrupts people. And of course, Mr. Louis Cypher's been walking amongst you in many forms and shapes, as you know. And people just think they can go to Mr. Louis Cypher's corner and do their satanic rituals and so forth, but there's a hell of a price to pay at the end, and they're not going to like it. But tough shit to them guys. Because we're in the light, and guess what? We do the right thing as righteous men. We get to go upstairs with our Father as nigh in heaven. The Holy Trinity. And you should have, the Holy Spirit should flow in when you get to your higher consciousness and stuff like that. You'll shake all over. And just let it go. As I said, go with the flow. Don't fight against any spirituality. Unless it's bad, unless it's dark. And then you go in the battle with the darkness and you conquer over darkness. Because we are conquerors. And not only that, honour is established through ancestry. And your spirits out there many, many moons ago have been led by my ancestors. So it's just a matter of deja vu. Remember the deja vu? At least you know if any planets, any aliens come down here from another planet, at least you know who your leader is now and who you take those aliens to meet. Because no doubt my ancestors have met them before anyway. Okay, we'll start off with a good card, which is letting go. Letting go of this deep state. Letting go of all your anxieties and fears. Let it all go. Okay, you feel an inner power. I've drawn that card before. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. And if you look here, it's letting go, you'll have peace of mind. And your body movement, okay? Your body movement, as I said, kick up your heels. Inner power, okay? Inner power. So it's all there, guys. Just, yeah. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Just try and keep paying your mortgage off. I know you're hurting out there, and it's all about healing too. Remember, rebirth, regenerate, transformations, and new beginnings. New beginnings. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay, so must be off now. It's breakfast time again. Breakfast. I'll look up where that word comes from. But yeah, don't trust some of these celebrities. As you know where it comes from now. And they're doing dark satanic rituals. And the whole world's onto it now. All right? And don't be surprised at what names come forth doing satanic rituals. Okay, if Oprah, Obama, yes, presidents, even royalty is going to be linked up with all these dark satanic rituals. Even the Vatican. Some. As I said, we sort the shit out from the clay. And our endeavours is to go forward and keep going forward, be prosperous, and give harmony and peace back to the people. You guys out there, as listeners and followers, if you wish. I think we got rain out here up in Queensland today. Got a few dark clouds. But yeah, celebrities, and the influencers. Well, why don't you influence the influencers? As I said, if they cared about you, they wouldn't be coming on your screen every day trying to sell you a product. Oh, look at this, glasses. You can buy these glasses for $30. They get kickbacks. They make money out of you. Dark entities sucking you in, saying you're not beautiful and buy this skincare product. Bullshit. You're all beautiful. You're all lovely. And it's how God created you in his image. As I said, stand in front of that mirror and say, I am beautiful. Don't say the mirror, mirror on the wall crap, but just stand in front of that mirror and just say. And that's another thing. Bar black sheep. I feel sorry for the millennials. And I think it's the Z, isn't it? The Z. I'm a baby boomer. I'm a 64 baby, so I just got in that baby boomer era. But what you've been indoctrinated since the 90s, as far as authority goes, this police officer can't do this, they can't do that. Your parents can't do this, your parents can't do that. And then it goes back to the teachers, they can't do this. You need discipline. And when you have discipline, there's consequences for your action, a reaction to your action. And there's punishment for that. You can't go around doing things that are wrong and not be punished for it. How stupid we've got to this stage in the beginning. Well, in the beginning, it wasn't like this. And this is all your darkness and deep state and gangsters in government changing it so there will be chaos and anarchy. You have law and order and a proper judiciary that has God's crown flowing through my crown in a royal court. And as I said, all those police officers all over the states and territories of Australia have a crown, do they not, on their shoulders. They have to realise what that crown symbolises and represents. Go back many, many moons, it flows into my family crown, the foundation and colonisation of civilisations. Go back to the originals. If in doubt, go back to the originals. And I have no doubt about that. Okay, as I said, as your leader, true birthright leader, I'm here to assist and help. Peace, love, light, harmony, honour, your virtues, your morals, okay? A lot needs to be re-educated, recalibrate the curriculum of education. And it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. All we have to do is get back to the grassroots of everything and assemble everything once again. So the children of the children of the children of the children of the children, infinity. They will prosper and have a life like us guys and girls. All right, each generation should be and has to be happy. Not suppressed and oppressed by dark forces, dark entities. Get in the light, guys, get in the light. As I said, your vibration and frequency, watch what I say and watch what I put out there, because synchronicity, no doubt, words that I say now, you'll see on the TV. You tune into me, go back and tune into me other videos and what everything else I've had to say and put out there in my frequency, through my voice and vocals and vibration. It's all good because I love each and every one of you out there. And this is for the greater good. And big things are going to happen. Because I won't stop. As I said, I'm very active now. And we go forward. I follow and I also lead you guys and girls out there. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Go forth, multiply, be fruitful. That's what stage we are now. Take care, brothers and sisters, and stay safe. And we'll say bye for now.